Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer 1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Strategic Command World War I. Very happy to have you all here. Now, I did a misclick, but I'm keeping it in the game beforehand. And the reason I am, but before we get into that, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. You don't know how also it's important to do like Old Crow did and tell a friend about this to help it grow. I would really appreciate that. And of course, you smash that like button, and if you have any comments, I'm sure I'll mention this at the end. Please make them comments, questions, suggestions, tips. Okay. Now, we're getting ready for their turn, but I misclicked and had the Zeppelin fly over here and accidentally bombed this HQ. But on returning, it gave me all this intel data back here. So I'm presuming there's like that here. I didn't know how I knew it was going to be more than one unit thick on the front, but I didn't know how thick it was going to be. And wow, that's a lot. Now, we've talked about my approach, the indirect approach. We're going to Paris through everywhere else, and this is sort of why. Yes, if we had gone into Belgium, it would expand the front, but it would also expand my front, which is getting dangerously thin. Fortunately, we're moving the forces from the east. And it's still just 1916. And late-ish 1916, yes. So we're coming to do that, but we're being pushed thin already. Here, I do think the two forts and whatnot are readily to hold. And we've upgraded our troops, and we are going to entrench better as we get better technology. I think we are ready for their turn now. But I wanted to point out, just to give you an idea of what is sitting back there. Lots of artillery, lots of units. Some are still in the, if you will, 1914, the British unit there. The rest are helmeted, so we can see significant improvements like here. Second gen, first gen, if you will, units. Okay. End the turn. Yes. Foreign Minister reports diplomatic success with the USA. 6%. Very good. Yes. Okay, scientists report gas shell production to 90% for Germany. Austria develops infantry weapons level 1. Good. We'll need to upgrade our forces. Trench warfare to level 1. Very good. Okay, we're doing rather well. Even the Ottomans with MPP. Yeah, it doesn't look like he'll survive. I didn't back off because if you back off, you just bump right back into them, where if you see them there, you can maybe get around the blockade. Wow, he's still surviving. This one I think might survive to get through the blockade, but I was hoping my forward naval push into the North Sea might distract some of them, and it may. You may get clobbered out there in our version of Jutland. But we didn't send out most of the high sea fleet, so it won't. Well, neither side really lost much. And Jutland, basically, Germans won, I guess, tactically. The British won strategically, and that the Germans never went back out again, and Britain controlled it. And that's what is important to Britain, is to control the seas, not so much sink the enemies. fleet. I mean, sure, it's nice to sink the enemy's fleet, but Britain's naval objective is to keep the sea lanes open for itself and deny it to the enemy, and that's what they did. Effectively. Very effectively. So that is both, whether you're just looking at Jutland or Jutland, or looking at general in the naval campaign, at least with surface fleets. Britain did that very well. We just gotta hold out. We can swap you with just a detachment up there in the north. But we can swap that out with a better unit. Okay, good. Okay, core, hold on, hold on. Ouch. They should have concentrated on this one unit if they're going to do that. I know if I were to withdraw back, they would be in the, if you will, starving situation of supplies in the desert more so than myself. But we will see. And there is, okay, Central Powers, Raiders disrupt UK convoys, good, yes, yes. Okay, UK lost 12 MPP, yes. And we have air units, okay, flyers, they're fighters. Both sets are fighters, okay. Well, we have, those two are scout bombers, those are fighters, Zeppelin bombers, so let's put, well, I guess up there. Now these guys are only showing up down here, of course. To put them here. Okay, only new units. Those fighters will be useful, hopefully. Okay, now. Well, before we forget, let's do. Okay, they didn't get attacked, so they're at full strength. I guess is about their sort of max full strength. Oh, and we're going to save this. Like I say, I made a misclick earlier, so we are likely to do more. See how bad they are. I don't want to come through here because it's going to act as if, oh, surprise, there's somebody here. But yes, we know there's somebody there. So I'm going to try to force this line of movement through here. And it sunk it. I'm not surprised. But you got back. Okay, so we lost a submarine unit entirely. Okay, well, we're going to live with that. Now, entrenchment. Let's see, if we hit this, will we actually like entrench more than we are currently? We'll do this. Let's show up with the different graphics. No, it doesn't. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is swap these two out so that we're swapping them out. So, yes, this time we're going to upgrade instead of reinforcing because it's only down by one, but gets these guys to the front. Let's max these guys out. Well, maybe I should have attacked. I still can. I can't really use air in the rain. That hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. Okay, he's a bit vulnerable there. Move him up. Max it out. Okay, well, in a turn with no air operations, let's upgrade airship development. Yes, that'll make things, well, action points, a little more action points, interception, escort range, I guess, I don't know, strike range improve. It's not really much more in attack values. Not that I'm not thinking they should be like, you know, World War II strategic bomber type effectiveness or anything like that. Yeah, no, we're a little behind the resource curve here on upgrading everything. Now down here, yes, we still have at least rain in some areas. Okay, the Austrian army is going to need to get upgraded. Damn soon. Okay, well, swap them out, put them on the front line. Yeah, there. This is good to go. Upgrades. These are a bit weaker down here. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but we're gonna swap them out. Very good. Now swap these out and reinforce them. There we go. That'll be my, I think we will reinforce here. These guys will upgrade. Oh, I wonder where they went. Okay, let's see. No more destroyers, but we'll take the light cruiser. Now, don't have necessarily good anti-submarine capabilities. Okay, yeah, well, I just don't want to sit right off their coast. Well, let's see about... There's probably an Italian vessel there. Yes, enemy contact. Not entirely sure what we should do. Yeah, well, we've crushed the Arab revolt again, so I'm expecting maybe it's going to come back. Okay. Well, don't know if 7 is quote-unquote good enough. Let's swap that out there. You come down there. And of course we are looking at a naval invasion here. That's the transport. $73. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, well, yep. No more actions this turn. Fine. Yeah, you can just sort of do the occupation duties there. They're coming to hold those cities just in case the developers thought, I don't know whether they would be worrying about a Georgian, because this is sort of Georgia here, a Georgian uprising or an Armenian uprising or something like that. And they might, so we don't want to completely remove troops from that theater. Not sure, is this going to take, okay, we wanted to I think occupy this island, don't we? There we are. There we go. I just didn't want to be counter-invaded. Putting a corps ashore there. That's nice. Okay, so we have a battleship, light cruiser, and a battle cruiser, the CC. These are to help deal with naval operations. We're going to, scout around. Oh, there we are. We can't go after the submarine there. Okay. Well, that's good. We know about that, and we don't have any destroyers here to go after them. Saying that, destroyer. 175. That'll take most of our capabilities. Well, it looks like we need one, but let's see if we have any more essential items. Okay. Now, we're going to get, yes, 18. We're going to get you guys over here now. Let's move. Hopefully I'm doing this and I'm not moving them out of effective command radius. He's not commanding anything. Okay, Rupert. Rating 7, rating 6. Okay, so he's doing better. Rating 5. Duke Albrecht isn't so good. Hindenburg, rating 8 though. Okay, good. Von Mackinson, rating 8. 5. Okay, and 7 for Falkenhayn. Okay, well, we definitely want to get those. And that was what I was, I think, sort of focusing on as, because the troops are marching faster, much faster than the HQs will march. Okay, we have 3 corps. Okay, we're going to move you over to the west front as well. Okay, I think that's it for our three corps get rushed here, as it were. Oh, you can be up or reinforced. You can as well, so we should do so. Those attacked. Okay. They were pushing on us fairly hard. I guess. Excuse me. Okay. Now. We want to move some corps. Well, they're not going to get terribly far, are they? They can come down to there, so these guys. We just don't want any more Serbian outbreaks. We want to effectively get these guys coming here. Get them to the ports to be able to set up and do some invasions, maybe in Italy. Is what we're looking at. Once we get them somewhat near the front here, I think up this way, because be about pushing north. Use the detachments for occupation, wherever that may end up being, I'm not sure. From Ermoli. Okay, well, been thinking about moving all these guys up to fight the Russians, but that ain't happening anymore. Okay, you can come to that port. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Oh, we even got two. And found another submarine. Well, more submarines. Just what we wanted was more submarines. Let's do a bit of a distraction. You come over to here. You can come up to here. Well, I know I'm saying that too much. These guys, oh no, they didn't operate, did they? Thought they did. These guys? Oh. Maybe oh, they attacked and didn't move, so that's why they can't attack again, but they could have upgraded. Oh, okay. Well, you can't even take off. Well, we're going to use again this slow or rainy period to deal with things. Okay, get marching. Get marching. You're pretty good, so, but we're gonna keep you moving. Priority goes to the cores over the detachments. Alright, well, we're not going, they've moved, these guys haven't. These guys are gonna put it out. Oh, how about there? Okay, so we have 3 sea mines, and I think that's all we can do. Yep, all we can do right now at any one time. Once the enemy sort of clears that up. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, see about doing a screen out here of submarines, make them somewhat useful. They could be reinforced, so they'll come back. Well, yeah, they're down to 6. And destroyers will come back. We don't need them. Well, come back to here at least. Just sitting out there. Destroyers are scouts. Screening if we're going to actually have the fleet out at sea. Put the light cruiser back. Because if they do spot this, if they do get this guy, they could just pound him down. Where the submarines, as we've seen up here, yeah, they were able, and that guy was already weak. But this guy wasn't weak. They weren't able to pound him down in one turn. So here, and if we have an identified target, we can, and that's one thing I should be doing here, is have some vessels ready to pop out. Okay, Well, we sort of do, but I just, yeah. Close enough to come out and dash back in to cover. There we go. Sort of nibble at them, as it were. Well, I hope most of our eastern territory here doesn't need to be occupied. That'd be a real bitch if it does, but I hope not. Well, looking at all this, I feel the whole, we're just in chaos right now. The commands are not, okay, command groups are not well organized up. We have our German and Austrian Marines ready to see about for invasions. Whether close as in Rhodes or further as in North Africa. Where is my Turkish, or did we move all the Turkish commands are way out here? Huh, that's what they're looking like. Thought I had one more. Well, just thinking this thing here. Okay, what we're going to do is, it's probably going to take a long time to build, but it looks like we can afford it now. Maybe just barely, but we're going to build the boss rather destroyer. I presume this really is more of a destroyer group, but we will build that. There we go. That took about all the Turkish budget. Germany, we're either shifting forces or we're a little bit of upgrading and reinforcing. Yeah, what do we might have to purchase? A core. What would a core? Oh, really cheap, because we did lose a few cores. What would it cost to come out? Oh, not very much at all. Okay. We can afford one of those. Austria, yes, thank you, loud car. I do want to build a studio someday that would no way be soundproof, but would be like, you know, you just don't have the money, yeah. The resources, I should say. That's alright. That would definitely be sound or outside environmentally sound reduced. Okay, well, that's looking pretty good. Let's have their turn. Okay, Commander of the High Seas Fleet, Vice Admiral Shearer. We have a number of commerce raiders preparing to sail the next few months on long-distance voyages to attack enemy shipping on the Pacific and Indian coast. Preparing these vessels will cost us 50 MPP. Would you like to authorize? Yes, we will do so. Germany is blamed as Spain seizes 1 million rifle cartridges destined for rebels in Morocco. Okay. Italian ordnance destroyers enters into service. Okay. Germany develops armored level warfare 1. Good. Germany develops production technology level 1. Austro-Hungary develops infantry warfare level 1. Scientists report progress on aerial warfare developments for Austria. Scientists report progress for weapons developments in Turkey, which they were buying all their weapons from Germany, so I don't know what they're progressing in. Getting out of flintlocks. Low contact. Ouch. Good interceptors. Well, the rain stopped, but it's muddy now. I was wondering if way back there that would still be effective, but good. Partially just because World War I aircraft were such short-ranged. Oh, we didn't. Oh, that was my. Oh God, that's my fault. We could have upgraded that or swapped out. Oh, we may lose that. We may have to do the fallback strategy. Let them starve in a desert. And that might be a better plan, actually, but I don't like losing terrain. Not a Hitler fanatic like that. Like, you can't fall back at all. No, but if we can do it, you know, effectively. Okay, good. Starting to run into guys with stall helms. Won't be as easy anymore. See, you're taking your guts being kicked out of you. Good. That was at least in a core equivalent losses. Yeah, I am worried about that unit there. Now we're going to keep putting pressure on northern Italy, but that is not our main objective. Like other places are. It's when we can do so with advantageous attacks, we will attack. Like we have been doing on the Western Front. Central Powers Raiders disrupt Libyan convoy. Yes, we know about the blockade. We still know you're doing it. Okay, U-boat ace. Luther von Arnold de la Perrier wins the Pour le Mérite, the Blue Max. Anti-war protester assassinates the Austrian Prime Minister Count von Struck. I'm presuming that's Count von Struck. And I'm probably butchering that name. Okay. 11 MPP sunk. That's nice. Okay, that's good. Again, we're going to make a save here. And I guess we're going to end this episode. I want to thank you all for watching again. Thanks for liking the videos, subscribing, all that good stuff. Please tell a friend. See you next time for more Strategic Command World War I.